Pretty decent timing. He did end up going for the Vanguard. Of course, he's up against a Tusk, so I understand why. Same sort of thing with a Bloodseeker, right? All of that increased attack speed. Doesn't feel quite as menacing.
And when they need to be able to convert on this kill, an attempt onto the tier 1 time. Natsumi's going to try and step out of the Starbreaker. Looks like Mu beautifully done with his cast. They'll be able to secure the kill, and now they'll go for eyyou as well. So no way for the Enigma to be able to slip into the tree line. Lelouch is going to try and TP down. He's got some ultimate charges to play with. He's going to turn towards Husky, but the burst damage is not enough. And now Lelouch is in trouble. He's playing off the back of the Resident Pulse Absorption. That's enough to keep him alive. Mu will end up TPing out, so he'll be okay. But in the end, he'll get some other kills as well. So that's a big rotation for Lelouch to be able to find 3-0-1. And we saw what he was able to do in game 1 top lane. Natsumi forcing combination together, chasing down Costabile. They need to get in front of the Bristleback, but instead it's going to be the help of the bonus tag team already maxed out. That's enough to provide them that extra damage to get rid of the position 1. And he was really the only person on nouns that was having a good start to this lane.
Very careful with his positioning. ZFreek over to the left. They get a solid pick off onto the Hoodwink. He's been sitting mid, just soaking up a lot of this XP though, so I don't think Xavius will mind that all too much. He just wanted to make sure that the tower didn't get pushed in by the Pangolier while Lelouch is away, getting a lot of those kills, and more importantly than ever,
might be able to solo kill Gunnar. With the Solar Guardian and Husky's positioning will keep Gunnar alive, although Lelouch, he's going to shoot it for the BKB this time though. The chain control is not perfect from nouns. The BKB on cooldown, it actually might prove to be an issue for Polaris. Getting some usage out of the Rupture, so they'll just look to take the tier 2 tower.
I think they're waiting.
Xavius in a position to be able to jump back in though. He sees Gunnar! Oh no, what an ultimate! The Global Silence comes out, but it will not matter. The Black Hole has done the dirty work. It's a position 5 Enigma into all the counters. Has an ultimate like that.
He really wants to try and get the silencer. Gunnar brought back. Single ball.
A kick onto Husky. Easy.
Quite a hard nut to crack.
Ooh. Okay, they're doubling back for a second. I think there was an opportunity, but not the case. So in the end, Polaris, T3 tower is going to go down. And the melee barracks taking a decent chunk of damage as well. Mid lane force. There we go. The kick comes to the Bristleback. Look at the damage, man. Oh no, Natsumi just cleans apart the Bristleback, and now they're going to turn towards the Dawnbreaker as well. They get some distance away. A beautiful Manta dodge is able to avoid the magic missile, and Husky's going to be in with a counter once again. Force, he found Gunnar. Oh. 5% chance, 31 minutes in. Will force? Oh, just starting to get the kick, the slow. Now they're going to actually swap him back. Great reactions out of force, being able to use the snowball to stop nouns from jumping on that opportunity, and they just blow up ZFreek instead. With a double back.
Oh, yep. The old C fake back. You love to see it.
Inside the base.
Gunnar.
They see Gunnar. She's going to get the division. They get the remnant as well. Ease in with the black hole. There's going to be no way to stop that. An easy kill onto the core silencer. Enigma's starting to fall low. They'll have at least a finishing blow to deal with eyyou, but can they get up with their own lives as Mu? He committed into the middle of the fight. And as soon as the BKB expires, they'll bring him down, and force is on.
Sam Bristleback's missing, and they're going to go for a smoke play, but I'm not sure how effective this is going to be.
Dire's top
It really feels like...
Dire's
yeah, that's a good question. Their only hope is swept into instant stun. Well, they don't have the heroes alive to be able to play with that, and so Xavius can reposition, turns it with the sharpshooter, and jumps down to the low ground. Beautifully done coming out from the Hoodwink, and meanwhile, the opposite side of the fight, Gunnar is caught out once again. This Tusk Aghanim Scepter being too much for nouns to handle.
You almost have to call it at this stage. It's just going to be too demoralizing otherwise, and we're even looking to try and go for one more force. You know the man's always going to go for that extra kill, and well, it looks like he might be able to claim it here. Just tosses the corpse outside of the base.
Oh no. Husky's doing what he can, but you know, this is looking like it might indeed be the series over and done with. Another kill to celebrate here for Polaris.
Another call.
The Tusk 3 is something that we've seen not have a whole lot of success, but Forces looked incredible on it this game. 12, 3, and 18. Very impressed with his performance.
Yeah, for sure. And I mean, it's just that draft versatility, right? To be able to not just switch heroes around. Yeah.
Oh, dude, you can't show yourself. You actually cannot show yourself.
I mean, Gunnar is a great Tusk mid as well, so he knows exactly the limits that you can look to play around, and I'm sure, you know, there's a little bit of karma for all the times that he's just paying this out in his pubs, but they're just going to go for another one. There we go.
Combo like you were mentioning. Rupture to the kick, Costabile, he'll make it away. Hey,